Hi, Miss Simpson.
Hi.
I'm glad that you're here today. Before we get started with our session, I just want to go over with you the confidentiality statement, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what this is just informing you that what is said in this office between me and you stays between me and you in this office. So you are safe and free to let me know of anything that you want to share, okay?
Okay.
So what brings you in the office today?
Well, my boyfriend and I, David,
Mm-hmm.
we've been together for a little while now, and like he's starting to become like a little abusive.
Okay.
We argue. Like most people argue, we argue, but sometimes he hits me.
Okay, and that's
So
that's not good, but I'm glad that you made that choice to come into the office and to speak to someone about that. It takes a strong woman to make a choice like that before it gets worse and gets very serious.
yeah.
Do you have any family or anyone that you have confided in?
No, my mom passed away, and I don't know very much about my dad. So
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about your mom. I understand that kind of pain. I lost my mom a few years ago as well. So it
yeah.
does take some time to get through it, but you never get over it. And with you being so young, I can truly understand
Yeah.
that pain and that hurt.
Yeah, and then like, the rest of my family, I don't like wanna get them all in
Right.
my mess,
And
my stuff.
I understand. So,
Yeah.
how did you and David meet?
Like we've known each other like it feels like forever. We went to school together. So, from high school.
Mm-hmm.
And we started dating like in our senior year maybe, I want to
Okay.
say. And I went to college. He was a football guy in high school, and scouts were looking at him and all that sort of stuff. And it just didn't work out the way he planned, so he didn't get
Okay.
the scholarship. And
So, what prevented him from getting the scholarship? Was it an injury or something
yeah, he
like
had an
that?
injury, so he just wasn't.
So, didn't have anything else to fall back on.
I mean, he tried to go to college. He went
Mm-hmm.
to community college for a while, and he just really had his heart set on playing ball at one of like the major
Mm-hmm.
universities. So
Just couldn't focus and
yeah, I don't
concentrate.
think community college was what he wanted to
Mm-hmm.
do, but he wanted to do something.
Okay.
So
And what about children? Do you and David have any children
oh
together?
no, no, we're too young for kids. We don't even talk about that sort of stuff. We just kind of,
Just focused
be,
on school
yeah,
and
I'm like focused on school and trying to live our lives, but we don't even talk about
so
kids.
the abuse, was the abuse just solely physical or was it verbal and mental as well?
I mean, like I don't know, like what you would call like mental, because like we argue,
Hmm.
and I say some mean stuff to him, he says some mean stuff to me,
So it's a
but
lot of going back and forth.
yeah, like people argue, but sometimes he'll like, slap me or like push me or something like
Hmm.
that, but like here lately it's been like more often, like every
Okay.
time we argue something happens and it kind of like escalates to him hitting me.
Okay. And I've read your questionnaire that you've just graduated with your associate's or bachelor's degree.
Yeah, I just got my bachelor's degree
And
in
what were you studying?
science, business science.
Oh, outstanding. So you
Yeah,
have goals and aspirations for yourself.
yeah, I guess so.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear. Now, is it possible that David could have a little animosity towards you or even be a little jealous that you've progressed and completed those goals that you have for yourself and where he may think that or feel that he has failed?
I mean, I don't think so. I mean, it's not like I like walk around bragging because I have a degree or anything. I wanted him to go to school too. I wanted both of us to go to school and be successful. So I don't. I hope not.
Well, and sometimes people react in ways that they may not even realize or even understand why. And it's possible that it could be because of ways or feelings that he thinks about himself. He could feel that he's a failure or just down and out and depressed and just feeling bad about himself and just taking it out on you. Do you think that that's possible?
Oh my goodness. No, I hope not. I mean, Now that you say it, it's possible, but like I say, I would hope he doesn't feel that way. I don't. It's not like I brag or anything like that.
Do David know that you were coming to counseling today?
I mean, I didn't tell him I was coming for counseling, but we've talked about. I've told him that I want something has to change, and
Okay.
that I was like trying to look for answers. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So, like, I'm constantly telling him something has to change, and we need to figure out how to fix it.
And that is so good that you picked up on that and that you see that. That is wonderful. So, what do you think David views are? Did he mention anything of how he feels about therapy or any forms of counseling?
He doesn't really say anything. He just kind of looks at me when I say it. So I don't know.
Because we do offer couples counseling because it do seems that you really don't want the relationship to end, that you really want something to work out. So, would you think he would be open to couples counseling?
I mean, I hope so, because like we weren't always this way.
Okay.
He wasn't like always hitting me.
Right.
So we didn't start off that way. So,
So it just could be some things that he may not even be understanding or realize within himself. So maybe if you can just speak to him and maybe just let him know that you want him to come and to help you work out some issues, maybe he would be up to doing that.
okay, but like if he doesn't want to come,
Then you still come on your own, and we'll still just talk and go over some things that you may want to share or concerns that you may have, and we'll just continue to do that.
okay.
Have you thought about group counseling? Just sitting in and listening to other women that has been through some of the things that you're going through.
I mean, like I said, I want to do something. I just didn't know what to do.
Okay.
And so I'm interested in doing just about whatever I need to figure it
Great.
out, to figure out
I'm
what we
glad.
need to do.
Glad to hear that because we do offer group counseling here at this facility on Fridays at 6 o'clock if you're available.
I mean, yeah, I can make myself available.
Great. Now the sessions normally last for an hour to an hour and a half. It really depends on the women that's there, how many comes, and what they feel free in sharing and what they want to share. And they talk amongst themselves and they help each other.
Okay, but like, I don't want to be in like a group with like, are they like my age or
The age varies. They're from the age of 18. I've seen some that has even been in their 50s and 60s.
I kind of just like want to, because I've never done that before, so
Well, you don't have to share. You really can just go and just sit down and you could just see how the session works and how the ladies just interact with each other.
I don't have to say anything. I
No, you
don't
don't
have
have to
to
say
like tell my
anything.
business or anything.
No, you don't.
Okay.
No, you just, whenever you feel free and that you feel safe and open up enough that you want to do that, that's available. But no, you're not forced to do anything you don't want
Okay. So that's like once a week.
once a week. And
Okay.
you're not forced to go every week. And if you just want to come and sit in for a few minutes and leave, you're free to do that as well.
Okay. Now, like, can I like bring a friend?
Absolutely, if you bring in a friend for support.
Yeah.
Yep, and just
Yeah.
know that whatever is said in those group meetings is in those group meetings. It doesn't go any further. It's the same confidentiality that you have here. It's the same in the group.
Okay.
So going forward next week, are you available Tuesday?
Yeah.
How about 4 o'clock?
Yeah. I could do that.
Okay, great. So we're just going to see if we can get David and talk David into coming along.
I hope so.
Great. Now, also, even if David doesn't want to come and there may be a family member that you want to just bring for support, that would be
Well,
open for that too.
like I said, I have a friend I want to come with me because
Okay.
I don't, I've never done that before. I've
Right.
never been to like a group meeting before, so
But not even just a group meeting. If you want to bring them to your Tuesday sessions with just
no,
you.
no, no, that's fine. If it's just like the session with me and a
Okay.
counselor, I can do that on my own. I'm comfortable with that. But just like the group thing,
Mm-hmm.
no, I've never done that before. So yeah, I think I need someone to come with me. But you say I don't have to
Yeah, you don't
like
have to
talk or
share or
anything.
anything.
Okay, that's cool. I can do that.
Great. So, do you have any goals or anything set for in the future with dealing with education or job wise?
No, just trying to get through this right now.
Okay. So do you feel safe with going back home, or do you feel that you need to go somewhere else where you may feel safer?
No, I'm pretty cool with going back home. Like I don't. I mean, like what?
Okay.
No, I don't think he's like gonna hurt me or anything
I'm
when I
going to
go
give you
home.
this card right here. On
Thank
this
you.
card, there is some information. It is the Women's Abuse Hotline, and you can call that number. It's available 24/7. And if you're in the situation where you feel that it's becoming unsafe and that you are potentially going to be harmed, just call that number and they will help you, tell you what you need to know, what you need to do, or if someone needs to come and get you and remove you from that place immediately, then that can be done. So just make sure that you keep that somewhere where it's easy for you to get to.
Okay.
And even
Okay.
if you want, if you can, just memorize the number.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Miss Simpson. And so our plan is for you to go to the group meetings Fridays here at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And hopefully David will come with you next Tuesday.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. If not, I'll see you next Tuesday.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Miss Simpson.
Thank you, Miss
You're
Hodges.
welcome. Bye bye.